Yo, what's good everybody? This is you with Use Training Log. It's been a minute. I think I'm gonna be doing these videos more every 2 weeks than every week, just because of how much footage I'm able to get. It really, I don't have something to say every week. Some updates. Somewhere on the screen I'm gonna have my most recent weigh-in, and you'll see that it actually went down. My weight is currently, I think, 218 on the dot. That's just, I've been fucking up. I've gotten way more busy because of class and my new job, and I just haven't been eating as much as I should. Part of it is money, because a lot of bills and whatnot. I don't have enough to just be pounding a ton of food. So currently my goal is actually to just maintain the weight of around 223, 225. That's where I'm trying to stay until I have a better income situation and can put more money into my groceries. But that's actually not the problem. The problem is I haven't even been eating my normal numbers to maintain, which is why my weight's gone down. So that's my fault. I completely accept that. That's some shit I gotta work on, and I will do better next time. So like I've said in previous videos, my goal for this is to document my process up to a contest that is going to be in December. They have officiated that, they've officially declared that date, which is going to be the OCB Queen City Showdown, which will be on December 5th, 2021. So now that I have the date, I'll start figuring out, 16 weeks, and that's my goal, is to get a coach for those 16-week period, but might not have the money at the time, so who knows. But yeah, so currently the goal is to bulk up to November, October, September, August. Yeah, okay, sorry. So my goal is to bulk up to August 5th, and then that's when I'll start the cut to lead into the December 5th show date. Both of my coaches, they prefer to do both of the coaches that I had previously like to have much longer cutting periods, because when you're trying to rush and cut off a lot of weight, you tend to lose muscle. So the longer you can spread out that cut to get into show ready condition, you can manage it a lot better, and you don't have to worry about super extreme hunger coming at you all at once in this. So yeah, 16 weeks, it might even be 20 weeks, which is a whole nother month back into July, but that's something I'll leave for them to decide. This is just my mental, based on what I've learned from working with them. Now, another thing is the OCB No Gear Classic. That's in May. That they actually announced that's going to be May 22nd, 2021. That's the show that I did in 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. That I got 4th out of 5th at. That was my first show. I had a lot of fun doing it. My goal this time, I'm not competing, I'm just going to be watching. I just kind of want to see how things have gotten better, or how things have changed, see who wins, see what the judges are looking for, and basically just learn. I only have been to one other show besides the one that I competed at, and this is a sport that I like, so I want to be involved in it more. I'm going to be changing my lifting plan up. Previously, I was doing just some exercises that I didn't come up with them, but a workout plan that I came up with based on what I felt were my weak points, mainly targeting my arms and legs. But now I'm going to pick up from a plan that Coach Alberto Nunez gave me back, last year, September. He gave that to me and was like, just keep doing this until you can pick me back up again as your coach. I decided not to do that, just because I wanted to do my own shit for a bit, but now I'm gonna start picking that back up so that when we get when I get a coach again, it'll be easier to slip back into that groove. So my next episodes are going to be detailing those workouts. It's a 5-day split. It alternates between upper and lower, with different focuses for each one. So it's upper, lower, upper, lower, upper. And then I think it's chest, hamstrings, back, quads, and shoulders. So that's a pretty simple workout plan. It's actually not a lot of exercises, which I'm okay with. So my goal is to really get the weight, get the numbers up, push as much as I can, because it's only about 4 exercises, about 5 or 6 reps each. So now I want to know what y'all, I'm getting a little flustered. I'm surprised that there are so many people who are watching it. I think my last video has almost 300 views. It's like 280 something. And I really have just been throwing these videos out into the ether. Like, I didn't really intend for anyone to watch it. It was just more of a way for me to keep track and document. And I'm glad people are watching. I'm not saying don't watch, but I just want to know, now that I have somewhat of an audience, what do you guys want to see? I'm willing to show more of my workouts, more of my pastry chef stuff, more of my schooling. What do you guys want to see? The only thing I'm not doing is a full day of eating. That I have a grudge against those kind of videos. I think that's the most boring fitness content ever, because a lot of people are eating the same things, and it's not like these bodybuilders are professional chefs that are like, ooh, I can take this chicken and rice and turn it into fucking rice pilaf and chicken cacciatore, and it's still in your macros and blah 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 blah. No, it's just, I ate chicken, I ate rice, I don't eat any vegetables, I just eat the same shit every day. It's boring to me. So I'll be happy to go over what I'm eating, but I'm not doing a full day of eating. That shit sucks. But I do want to know, viewers, what do you want to see in a channel like this? Just let me know. All right, let's look at the footage from, I guess it's the last 2 weeks at this point. I'm gonna start with the physique update. I usually don't have that much to say. I know this time I didn't. I usually have a timer that has each of the poses that I need to do, and I have it timed, so it's about 30 seconds that I'm holding them. But this time I was just kind of going a little fast and loose and just running through the ones as I felt like it, not necessarily in the particular order that I normally do. I don't really have much to say during the physique updates because the changes are usually incremental. I'm surprised that even at this current weight, where I can still see the lines between my obliques and my abs, I can still see the cut going into, I guess, my groin area, the Adonis cut. And my quads are still looking pretty decent. You can still see all of the, well, not all of the lines, but you can still see the main divisions when I'm flexing them. I'm sure I've said it before, but my back is, I feel like, easily my strongest point. Well, my back poses are probably my strongest ones. I always forget when I'm turning to the side, I still need to keep my stomach tight. I'm not as bad as some of the pro bodybuilding bubble guts, but you can see that it is poking out when I need to be keeping it sucked in while I'm posing. Side chest is still a little weird for me. I don't know why, it's just my balance, like trying to hold myself up with one leg. Well, not really with one leg, but it always throws me off a bit. I think that the ab and thigh can easily be my best pose once I cut down, just because my legs are already popping out during this when I'm like way over my normal weight, and once my abs start to show, it'll look perfect. I still need to find a different favorite classic pose. I've been lazy about practicing that. Yeah, that's it for the physique update, and then the next the clips that you'll see now are just some exercises. It's from 2 different days, but it's not really something in my plan. Like I don't have deadlifts in my plans. I have straight leg deadlifts for my hamstrings, but I just kind of felt like deadlifting, and so I was doing I worked up to 315, and this is the final set of 10, which I don't think I've ever actually done. I usually don't do 10 reps when I'm doing deadlifts, but I just kind of wanted to blast out this workout just to see if I could, and now I know I can do 10 reps with 315, so I probably need to be doing more weight on deadlifts. I'm actually surprised by how smoothly it went. I do have to pause a bit because my cardio is shit, but I'm surprised I could do this. And coming up, I'm doing a tricep extension, and you can see the gym is completely empty because it's like the middle of the night. But I usually have difficulty filming in here, which is why most of the clips you see are me in the smaller side room, because a lot of people don't use the side room even though it's open to everybody. And there's usually a few people in the gym, and I try and respect their confidentiality and whatnot. So I try to avoid filming when there's probably going to be people in the shots, but gym was empty, so I just took advantage of that. Triceps, I feel like on my arms, they're my strongest muscle on my arms, mainly because when I was first learning and like trying to do bench press, I was probably doing it wrong, and a lot of that emphasis went to my triceps, so I feel like they're way ahead when it comes to pushing movements. So I don't really do them that often, but I'm getting back into that just so that they don't shrink, just to maintain them a bit. And this is biceps, obviously. I really like this machine. One thing, my arms are super long, so it's hard to find bicep machines that don't target well, I'm sure they target normal length people's biceps, but I always end up feeling them in my forearms or in my shoulders. It's hard to find ones with good lever. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's hard to find ones that hit my biceps really well, and this one does. I never really used it beforehand, but because I thought most bicep things were the same, and I was trying to, I was just using dumbbells or barbells, but I actually really like this machine more, and I can do single arm and focus really hard. And yeah, I actually don't have that many clips this time. Next time I'm gonna probably cover the entire 2 days of my of the plan that I said I'm gonna be doing. So thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's update. And I guess stay tuned for the bloopers at the end. Have a good day, y'all. Okay.